Hello everybody, welcome to episode 17, and I just discovered something that is absolutely game-changing and revolutionary. I'm about to show you something that my friend actually told me during a session of watching someone else play. And turns out, you see that screen right down there below the face cam? Yeah, check this out. You can change the screen. I didn't know this, and you can display the Pokemon that are in your party with their health and their level. There are other things you can do that I just didn't know about. I don't think the game tells you you can do this, but now that we know that, hopefully this screen down there will be a whole lot more interesting to look at other than just a wall of text. So this is fantastic. Let's continue on with the video. We can return to the past by going through the passage of time. We're almost there. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Hi, so listen, this is just a little secret. Did you know that Grovyle is really impatient and hasty? Oh yeah, me too. I know that he wants to hurry, but I do wish he would slow down a little. It sure would make me happy if he did. I want to spend as much time as I can with him. Oh, that's not how I meant it at all. Not at all. I don't have any feelings that are special for him or anything. Yeah, sure you do. I think last episode I actually sorted out my inventory. Yeah, I did. So, I think we just go right on ahead. Actually, if I have any heal seeds, I'll probably take those. Because it doesn't seem like I have any at the moment. There we go. Heal seed. And we can also take an oranberry, maybe. That should be all good for me, honestly. Like, I could probably take an exercise seed. A few stun seeds here and there can't hurt. Just anything that'll help me during, like, a particularly hard battle or something. And that'll be good. Let's be on our way. Good. We're leaving. We must take our way to the passage of time. Let's go. You got it. Deep Dusk Forest. I like the music here already. Oh, we got a Leafeon over there. And a Steelix. Okay. I'm gonna save my... Actually, no, I can use Flame Wheel against this guy and then use Brick Break against the Steelix. Because I think Steelix is a Rock Steel type, so this will be 4 times effective. Bam. Yeah. It's a good thing I actually taught him a fighting move, finally. I mean, of course I did have Focus Punch all of those episodes back, but it just wasn't the same because I was always at risk of just predicting wrong where the enemy will go on their tile. And also, I think it has the drawback of just failing completely if the enemy hits me. Also, I'm doing so well here. Brick Break was the best move I could possibly learn. Because all these enemies are weak to fighting. Ow! Don't miss. Okay. Okay. How much health do you have? Oh, Fire Fang? Oh, I'm super unlucky here. Here, you deal with that. Oh! Heal Bell. Thank you. Thank you, Celebi. You're a homie. Okay. I probably have a rock somewhere, right? Yeah, I got a rock. Throw. Okay. Hey, you have about 100 HP. Makes sense, because that's how much I got. Oh man, yeah, those stats I see there... Oh, food item went bad. One went bad. I guess something turned into Grimy. Stop that! Okay, cool. It only affects me, because I don't think he's technically in the party. Oh, there's a guy behind me, I think. Never mind. We'll keep moving on, then. What's up here? Oh wow, this is a pretty linear floor. Ooh, stairs. Do I want to do that? Do I have an idea? Something that detects where the things in the floor are? I do not. Okay, we'll just go then. Proceed. I don't necessarily need to stay here. Ooh, Leafeon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Go on and use Flame Wheel. I have plenty of these. now that I don't have to worry about using a Flame Wheel against every other enemy, I can finally use Brick Break. And also Flame Wheel as much as I want to. That's not good. I'll let Turtwig join the fight, just so the double speed isn't particularly helpful. I haven't used a single scratch yet, so I might use those against the Leafeons. We got a max elixir here, so I guess I don't have to worry about scratch anymore. Sandstorm is a little tricky. Celebi, don't die. Cause that'll be... Ooh. Good on you, Celebi. Okay. We're doing quite well together. I don't think I can look at what your moves are, but I do know now that you have Ancient Power and Heal Bell, so I don't have to worry about status effects. We got an Escape Orb. I guess that'll be helpful if one of my teammates are about to die and I don't have any Reviver Seeds left, because if that happens, I think I fail the mission and I lose half of my stuff, and I don't want to do that. So, luckily I think I do have plenty of healing stuff. That's all good. Thank you, Celebi. I'll just use Scratch. It's unfortunate that I'm getting completely destroyed by Steelix here. Thank you. Thank you, Celebi. You're a homie. Shockwave. I love this one. Wait, is Shockwave the move I think it is? No, it's not. I was thinking the Thunder Wave. Shockwave's the electric move that never misses, which isn't bad. Not at all. It's pretty good. Just not what I need. Helping Hand is a little scary, but that just makes me want to recruit a Leafeon now, because, actually, I already have a Grass type. It's fine. I'm never replacing you, Rocky. I don't know why I used Flame Wheel. I was still thinking about the Leafeon, and I was like, oh yeah, he's weak to Flame Wheel. Let's use it. Yeah, let's use that. Have you ever had those moments where you're just thinking of something, and then you make your next judgment based off of the thing you're thinking, despite it not actually being needed? It could be worded better, but it's something along those lines. Like, have you ever had something like that? Because I have. Especially when I'm reading a word and I completely misread because I'm thinking of another word at the same time as reading another word. And then I completely mix up the sentence because of that. I feel like half the people on social media do that sometimes. Like, the moment you see the most weirdest, like, sentence you've ever seen before that's completely unrelated to what you just said. Because I'm pretty sure people just half-read the sentence and then get a completely different interpretation of it. What is this rock polish here? Yeah, rock polish is a greatly enhanced speed type of thing, but I guess speed can't really go up times 6 in this game, it's only by quad. So, it's not too bad. Can I throw a rock at you? Yes, I can. Let's do that then. Does Celebi have any good moves? Ancient Power, is that it? You don't have anything else that would be at least somewhat effective? Oh yeah, you have Magical Leaf. Why didn't you use that earlier, bro? I'm gonna hook up my Gravel Rock again. I don't want to leave that behind. Every Gravel Rock matters. That's 20 whole damage right there that I could throw at someone. Hopefully I can find a better rock, or at least more of these. Also, wow, I went all the way around when I could have just went straight down and find the stairs. Brick Break, get out of here. Aggron is such a cool looking Pokemon. It's a shame they're 4 times weak to fighting. I tend to do that. Like, I really like Pokemon that are 4 times weak to fighting. Every Pokemon I like is just weak to fighting. It sucks. I need more Pokemon that I like that are immune to fighting instead. I need to like more Ghost types, to be honest. Maybe some Psychics. I want like a really good Sandstorm type of Pokemon that benefits from the sand while also being immune to fighting. Because I love running sand teams. I just love weather teams. If you like weather teams, I like you. Ooh. Yeah, Hippowdon is one of my favorites as well. I actually ran a Hippowdon and a Tyranitar on the same team just because I like setting sand. Whoops, I paused the game. Yeah, but because I like sand so much. Which is ironic because the other episode of where I hate sand. Hang on here. Yeah. It's ironic that I like sand teams, but I don't like sand. Because it gets everywhere. How much health do you have? Did I hit you twice already? just do regular. Yeah, there we go. That was about as much as a gravel rock would do. Sadly, I don't think I have anything that prevents orbs. So, oh, what a nice, lovely room. I hope a sword stance will be beneficial here, and he won't use rock polish and demolish me. I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna take your place. Which is, I guess, kind of ironic considering I'm the one who's weak to rock here. But it's okay. That's a little scary. I'm gonna move down. I'll be safe here. There's no way Rocky dies. Do you got heal bells still? Oh, sweet, level 33. A new move. Am I gonna actually replace anything? Oh. Synthesis. You see, I'm kind of conflicted here. Because on one hand, it's really good, but Leech Seed, Mega Drain, I guess I could get rid of Leech Seed? Like, what do you think? I mean, obviously you don't really have a choice in what I choose here, because, it's a recording, not really a live stream. But I think, because you're the tank, and Leech Seed, while is good, it's only 10 damage, and only 10 health. So I'm gonna get rid of Leech Seed for Synthesis, just because Synthesis will be a much bigger heal. Because if I wanted to heal, I wouldn't just use Leech Seed to heal, I would use an attacking move if I wanted to do damage, and I would use Mega Drain if I wanted to heal, you know? Oh. Thank you. Yeah, get over there. I'm a little bit of danger, but I got some rocks, so go Rocky. Thank you. Man, Celebies are really helpful. Like, even though they're just using Heal Bell, like, that's all you need, really. I mean, you don't need to attack to be helpful. Good thing I brought some Hornberries. I'm gonna use one of these. I picked these things up for a reason, but I didn't expect to be in this type of danger. Yeah, you can deal with that. Go ahead on you. You'll be fine. You have 120 health. That's another thing that is really good about the new screen down there, is that it actually tells you what the health of our allies are. Because before I would have to manually check. So I'm very helpful. Well, not helpful. I'm very glad that my friend was helpful in telling me that I could do that. So shout out to you. You know who you are if you're watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because this is a game changer. Flame Wheel. Here we go. Leafeon is so cool. Yeah, I think I've actually discussed this before. I do like dark types the most. So one might think that my favorite is Umbreon. And you'd be half right, because in my first playthrough of this game, I did have an Umbreon when I evolved my Eevee, who was my partner. And, they were a lot more helpful than they were before. I will just say that. Because before, Eevee was kinda garbage. You know what I mean? If you ever had an Eevee on your team. Thank you, Celebi. Appreciate it. And now, I also like grass types. They're my second favorite type. Then there's the sandstorm types. There we got the steel, the rock, and the ground. I love all of them, honestly. But grass gotta be up there because it's just an unpopular type, I feel. At least for a while. Because you know how most people choose Charmander over Bulbasaur and all that. That's basically why I'm saying that. But I've always been a grass-type fan. Ever since I chose that starter as my very first Pokemon. Ah, here we go. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Oh, I don't remember that. That could be the thumbnail, actually. Is that the passage of time? That's right. That's the passage of time. I went through that to go to the past. Celebi, only you can open the passage of time. Do your thing. Sure. Stop there. That will do. What? That voice. It can't be. Hello to you all. It's been a while. Yeah, I knew it was that guy. Dusknor? Dusknor. Your scurrying carried you far. But sad to say, that's all over now. These guys remind me of Cybermen from Dragon Ball Z. Does anyone get that impression? The Sableye too. Oh, that's crafty, Dusk Noir. You allowed us to roam free, but you kept your eye on us this whole time. So you could capture Celebi as well as us. What? So you mean we were followed this whole time? I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Celebi. Oh? Apologies don't suit your style, my dear Grovile. And do you honestly think that I can get caught? Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course. We're gonna power our way through. We'll push them aside, then dive into the passage of time. Got it. Ah, so you'll resist. Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. We won't know for sure until we try. Dusknoir, you and me now. Grovile, are you really such a fool to think that I'd come along? What? Now, Master Dialga. What? It turned pitch black. You sound like Groudon. Oh, yo. Look at those. I don't remember that. That could be a thumbnail, actually. There's a lot of things that could be thumbnails. This too? Come on. I mean, probably not that one, because that would probably just spoil Dialga showing up. That's... Grovile. No, that's Dialga. What is it? What is that? That's... Primal Dialga. What? That is? That's Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovile? Where's your bravado now? Gah. My dear Grovile. This is it for us. What? Why? Aren't we gonna fight? It's hopeless. Dusknoir's on his own one thing. But we don't stand a chance against Dialga. You two have kept this up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But I surrender, Dusknoir. Do with me as you will. But my dear Grovile, what's the matter, Grovile? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I'm giving up. But hope is still alive. Celebi, you remember? That last time, when I traveled back in time to prevent the plant's paralysis? I wasn't alone. It was another. What? Grovile, you didn't come to our world alone? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. But when we were going through the passage of time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be in the world of the past. Even if I'm eliminated, my partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. What's so funny? So you claim someone went to the past with you? Incidentally, what's the name of your partner? Go on, say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't you tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name is Lanogia. My best friend. What? What? Grovile? Did you say Lanogia? Well, this is Lanogia right here. What? You're Lanogia? No, it can't be. It isn't. The Lanogia I know isn't a Pokemon. The Lanogia that I know is a human. What? Precisely. My good fellow Grovile, that is unmistakably your friend Lanogia. What? That Pokemon you see was once a human. What? Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovyle and Lanogia, because you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of you both. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. And at one point, I met Team Xenophan. Hello there, you're from the guild if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're Team Xenophan. We work at the guild. It's great to meet you. But at that point, I suspected nothing. My partner here just happened to see it in a dream. Excuse me? A dream, you say? By dream, what do you mean? When they mentioned the dimensional scream, I was skeptical at first. But then I had an idea. It began to take shape in my mind. And... yeah, with this memory of a name, and the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon? Human? So, a former human with no memories. A human that possessed the dimensional scream. I became convinced then. You said you know your name at least? And that name would be? Lanogia told the name to Dusknoir. Ah, I see, Lanogia. Does that name mean anything to you? No. It means nothing to me, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the smile right there, his sprite changed. What? Did I just see the faintest? Did Dusknoir hide the faintest of smiles? Or did I imagine that? There was no doubt. This Lanogia was very one that I had been seeking. So that Lanogia developed amnesia, and was transformed into a Pokemon. Which must be because of the incident, or the accident during your time travel. Well, Lanogia's memory loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It was quite easy to win over your partner's trust, and it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying. Which left you, Grovyle, the last part of the job to finish. I was a human from the future, and I was Grovyle's partner on a mission to prevent the plant's paralysis? And that's why I ended up in Rocky's world? Grovyle and Lanogia, with the both of you here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. And that will finally put an end to Grovyle's glimmer of hope. Everything ends. Everything ends for you. Dusknoir, no. Dusknoir? Have you finally come to terms with your fates? Grovyle, Lanogia, we shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you. Hey, Lanogia, Grovyle, you can't give up. You say not to give up? But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. I know. Celebi, can your time travel ability transport us the short distance to the passage of time? It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the temporal Pokemon, it controls time itself. Even I can make us travel through time, he'll have no trouble exposing it. It just has to work for an instant. Please. Attack! Time to travel. And here we go. What? They... vanished? Master Dialga. Ooh. Man, there's such good pixel art here. This is great. This gives me time to drink. Our time travel path has been shattered. There they are. We almost made it to the passage of time. Dive in now, you can make it! Now, into the passage of time! Wait, what about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you I can't get caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thanks. Thank you, Celebi. You're not getting away. Yeah. Did they just turn into Electro Ball? Hey, here's this screen again. What? That's such a pretty transition. And here we go. Looks like we're making it back to the present. That was a journey for sure. Chapter 16, A New Dawn. Oh man. And here we are, we're back here. The beach that we ended up at when we lost our memory. I mean, that tracks. That, like, checks out. I wonder where Grovile teleported then. If we ended up here. I'm guessing he probably ended up in that coast, like, over there. Pretty far away. I mean, that's plausible. What? Lanogia, where? Isn't this where I met you, Lanogia? It's like that beach. So that means, could it be? No, it is. We're in the past. We made it back to our world. Well, for you it's the present. For me it's the past, for sure. Yeah, we made it, Lanogia. Hey, Grovile. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So, we did it? We made it through? Back to this world? Yeah. This is where I met Lanogia. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Lanogia out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through the time sent me into the eastern forest. Oh, is that where I think it was? And Lanogia and I both reached your world from far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this isn't really a place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained in there and roomed there. It'll be a perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? Oh yeah, that's right. After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they would try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're kinda right though. What to do? Oh, I know. It's a good place. But it'll involve going through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. I mean, I don't know, like... Aren't we, like, us two pretty well known in the guild? Like, can't we, like, try to convince them? Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. I mean, I guess also you could make a counter-argument that Dusknoir is more well-known, so that they probably won't trust us. Yo! Yo! This story is really good. Here comes Chimchar. I really want to do this. Sadly, I won't be doing this till the end of this adventure, but I want to get on that. I love that episode. Oh. Okay, so that's the thumbnail, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm convinced now. This is the thumbnail. I know I say that a lot. Like, oh, this is a thumbnail. Oh, this is a thumbnail. But that's a thumbnail. You see that? That was hype. Like, look at that shark. Sharpedo Bluff? Yeah. I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down there. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. Nice. Looks like we're living here now. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. So how did we know about this? Oof. I'm glad no one wrecked this place. That's proof for how little no one notices this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Was this like Rocky's home before we became guild adventurers? They probably just said that and I completely glossed over it, but I'm genuinely curious. But Lanogia, I never expected you to be the very same Lanogia. Grovile, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Lanogia and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human, paired together? Yeah, and Lanogia had or has an ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. Oh, so that means Rocky... a trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is a set-off by triggers tied to a place where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the Dimensional Scream was triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Lanogia developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Rocky, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Lanogia grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? Does that mean there's a time gear at the beach? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Lanogia. Do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? Oh yeah. And during our first exploration. And there were other times too. Yeah. Now that you mention, I do know that. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The Dimensional Scream was not triggered by places that had no tie to the time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past. So in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears? Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time when we were in the future... Yeah, when we touched the water, it didn't do anything. Your Dimensional Scream. Use your Dimensional Scream, Lanogia. Touch this frozen water. Who knows, maybe you might see something. It's worth a try. Touching that frozen water might give us clues about what's happening to us. We can't dawdle. The Sableye will catch up to us. Let's do it quickly. Lanogia touched the frozen spray of water. Well, Lanogia, can you see anything? No. I'm not sensing anything. That explains it. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my Dimensional Scream did fail to work. Maybe Grovile's right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my Dimensional Scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the Dimensional Scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. A time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gear would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world in your future to this world. So that probably explains why he knew where the time gears were located already, because they used a Dimensional Scream to detect where they were in the future, and then went back to the past, and then went to where they found it from the future. Interesting, so that's how we knew. However... Whoa. Whoa. Are you okay? No. Don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on. Hang on. No. I can't. Hold on. Ah! You don't get any high quality screams here. We encountered the turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Lanogia and I became separated. For some reason, Lanogia got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had to do something with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future, and not just that. I came with a mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. I don't know how to feel or real. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Lanogia, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I was worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you've lost your memory, you're still you, and none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Lanogia, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in a region where time gears are removed. But you're sure that it'll be only temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set at the place in Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere else. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovar. Taking a time gear will badly affect things and the Pokemon that live in the area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay. Well, then we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. You got it. We'll leave on the next episode. It's been a while since we've had a 30-minute episode, but I think that's a good place to stop it. So I'll see you on the next episode, and please like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, do all that jazz. Do it for me. I appreciate it. Have a good day.